Okay, we got the initial sort done. That took about 2 hours in between everything else I'm doing tonight. First off, I got the junk. This is the stuff I'm not even going to bother looking through. That's about $1.75 here. That's ready to roll right now. That can go back to the bank. Alright, take a look over here. Let's see if that's working right. Come on, there you go. Okay, I got two Canadians. This is a, George 5? George 6, 1952. It might be worth about, like a wheat penny, 3-4 cents. More modern Queen Elizabeth. You can melt these babies down now. U.S. no melt laws for the copper coinage does not apply to foreign coins. So you can get your melt value out of your Canadians. Okay, we got 8 wheats out of here. 50, 70, 57, a couple of 56s in here. Yeah. Here's a grungy looking 52, a couple of 44s. The oldest one we got today is a 37. It's not really much to write home about. Okay, they'll go in that next sack of wheats I put out. The real winner so far is this stuff. These babies are, these are what you call your BUs. I'll give them a good hard look, but they got full luster. No noticeable circulation wear. This is the stuff that you put your sets together with. I got a Dansko album. I got this for about $10 or so. And this is just getting put together with what I find on the rolls. They're going to be shiners all the way through. So I got, what do you got here, 1982? That's an 85, There's not a thing wrong with these. They'll look beautiful in the set. I'm not going to spend $1 on a nicer one when I can get them just as happy as can be for a penny. These are worth more than the wheats because when this baby's full, this will go to sale, and I'll get 15 to 20 cents per coin. So those BU pennies, one of these is worth all of those wheats. People will be looking for the wheats or overlooking this stuff. All right, I got 3 oddballs here. Looks like one's a grease-filled die. The hell was that other one here? Another one here has an issue with the rim. I'm not sure what that is. I'll look at it pretty hard. And 71 is, what is that, varnish? I'll look at it. I'm not too worried about that. But most of these are pretty low value. I'll just set these off to the side. All right. The BU, them shiners. There's $1 or something in value there. Maybe a couple of bucks. You put them in that book and fill that set. Yeah, people be panicking because I'm not wearing cotton gloves. Give me time, I'll get them. Okay, I had to cover a couple other things. Oh, here we go. The toothpicks. This is what I use to open up those rolls. I see the one fellow JB Coins has got a metal screwdriver. That makes you nervous, just putting the metal that close to the coins. You get that kid, Numis Nick, he just rips into them with his fingernails. I'm not that deaf. Wait till you get older. But that toothpick, you can get it right in there, peel it back and you're open. And you get this out of here. Now I didn't mention the trash can. You got to have a trash can to get rid of this stuff, keep your space clean. That's down here on the floor. I like to keep that where I can get to it and far enough away from where I'm working so that it doesn't go in the trash. But on this side I got the heating vent, so, well, I'll lose a few down there anyway. Okay, we'll get to these in a bit. That's not the big deal right now, but we got everything sorted by decade. Okay, I got the 60s. Well, there's the 50s. 60s, not a whole lot, maybe a roll and a half. Next decade, you got a whole lot more. See the difference there between the 60s and the 70s. You probably got 3 times as many in the 70s. But with each progressive decade, you get more and more. There's the 80s, twice as much as the 70s. And you can see a look at that. I'll get a better count on these and put it up on my blog. Then you get to the 90s. Well, they're almost the same as the 80s, a little more. They did keep on producing them. But in the 80s, you had those 82s where they put out 10 billion of the darn things. Then you get these zeros, 2000 to 2009. Okay, then you got the teens. Now, that's only 5 years because that's all the 2016. So together, you get 6 years here versus 5 years here. But if you look at it, half of them, half the pennies in this box are this century, 2000 on. The next half of what's left is your 80s and 90s, and you have that little bit of 60s and 70s. Not much, a couple $3. I doubt it's 10%, but maybe 15. This is your copper. Over here you got your shields, but every decade here has something to look for. Your shields have a lot of double dies that are really standing out, and they're easy to find because, well, geez, sir, they're clean. It works out great. Your zeros, you got your 2000, your Wham in there. 4, 5, and 6 have some real nice, or just a lot of different double die reverses. There's plenty of stuff in there. You got your 90s. There's a double ear in there, the 99, 98 Whams. You gotta check out those 92s for cams. There's stuff in there. You got your 80s. So you got your double ear 84, your DDOs on the 82, 83, your 83 reverse. You got your double ear 84. There's something in there for sure. When you start getting into the 70s, late 70s, there's just a sparseness of die varieties. You might have something on the mint marks, but you get into the 70s, 71, 72. There's some good money in this bag. We'll take a look at that when the time comes. And 60s, you're getting really into it. The 64 double die reverse, for example. The 63D double die obverse. But there's not too much to look at. Now what I'm going to do from here is cut them into the years and go through, and I'll show you how I go through each date, what I'm looking at on the coin, how I'm comparing it to known varieties. And we'll take it from there. So stick with it. I'll be back with another update shortly, and we'll start tracking everything as far as what exactly came out of this box, what I estimate the value to be, and then we're going to sell the stuff and see what we can actually make out of this box. All right. Good luck, guys. Happy hunting.